Hello, this week we're going to cover, which is one of my favorite values, passion. Passion means an ardent affection, a strong liking or desire for or devotion to some activity, object, or concept. It also applies to an emotion that is deeply stirring or ungovernable. Passion is something that helps me get over the fence. Passion is something to me that without it, I would have wasted away a very, very long time ago. I can give you many examples of situations where I was very passionate in, and due to me being passionate in that situation, I was able to accomplish what I set out to accomplish. But I'm going to give you one in particular. I always wanted to be involved in real estate as a child. I looked up to my slumlord in Chicago. And he had no idea I looked up to him, but I looked up to him because he was the only black male that was doing something positive during that time that I saw. Everybody else was either drinking or robbing or doing some street level activity. But he was always doing something positive. And even though he was our slumlord, he didn't keep the heat on at night or nothing like that. He was just different than everybody else. So basically, that's how I became interested in the real estate industry. I would read the Chicago Sun-Times, Chicago Tribune, and look at the different articles talking about real estate, and I would read those advertisements and everything. And I would just fantasize about owning one of those buildings in downtown Chicago and on the Gulf Coast and in North Shore and everything. And so I had a notebook, and I would draw out apartment buildings like an architect. And I did that all the time. I enjoyed that. That was more stimulating to me than doing my homework. However, that right there contributed to my entrepreneurial streak, because as a kid, I wanted to always move my mom and my sister and I out of the slummish conditions we lived in. And so it's kind of crazy because I looked up to my landlord, even though he the one that owned the apartment complex that was pretty slummish. But I looked to him as an inspiration to move out of that situation. And so that was always a big dream of mine as a child. When I moved to the Tulsa in '91, I wanted to own real estate and everything like that. But I just wasn't able to because I didn't have any money, didn't have any direction, or didn't have any mentors to show me the right way. However, I did not give up on that passion. So like in 1998, I was with a friend of mine, and we were leaving a real estate seminar, I guess real estate luncheon. And so we walked into a Charles Schwab building, and my friend went in there to check out his stock portfolio. As soon as we stepped in Charles Schwab, I was just like, I was amazed. I was like, man, this is what I want to do. I want to be a stockbroker. I want to get involved with this. Because I just saw the ticker tape, and it was just exciting. I saw people walking in and out, and it was a lot of things going on. So I took it upon myself to show up there every day just to hang out. People thought I was in there pandering and begging for money and stuff like that, but they still allowed me to come in there. That wasn't my goal. I wasn't in there to beg for money. I was in there to learn more about the field of investing and trading. So over the past several months, the different brokers saw me and they were like, wow, okay, this guy is consistent. He's still here. He's still coming here to read the Investors Business Daily and the Wall Street Journal and other publications. And so they started taking their time out to share with me the ins and outs of the stock market and the bond market and the real estate market and foreign currency market. And from that, I built a foundation of knowledge. And then I started going on the internet to confirm some of that knowledge and going to the library and started going to Morgan Stanley brokerage and going to Merrill Lynch brokerage and building a network of contacts at those locations. But the thing of it was that I didn't have any money to invest, but I was still interested in it. I was still interested in investing and trading. I made my mind up that's what I wanted to do. Because one of the main reasons why I wanted to do it is because you can write your own ticket. And you don't have to be walking around to be a successful investor or trader. So I really enjoyed that aspect. It's all about what's upstairs. So I really, that really spiked my interest also. However, from 1998 to 2002, I was basically learning, the market and going to different luncheons and understanding, everything that has to do with investing, which means other industries such as oil and gas, trading and speculation and drilling wells and real estate, commercial development and different things like that. So basically investing and trading I studied all of it. I mean, everything that involves investing and trading. And so in 2002, I said to myself, I'm going to study to be a commodities trading advisor. And so right after I finished TCC, junior college, I started studying to be a commodities trading advisor. And that right there, it was difficult at first because no one believed in me. They told me, well, Nate, you got to have a lot of contacts. You got to know a lot of rich people. Your dad got to be rich. You got to know people to get involved in this industry. And I didn't have none of that, but I still didn't give up. I still self-taught myself the commodities trading advisor license. It's a commodities trading advisor material. And I said to myself, I'm going to be a successful investor and trader. So as years went on, I continued to immerse myself in the investing and trading industry. And in 2005, when I was looking for a job, I was very fortunate enough to start working at a company that traded energy, the Williams Company, the company I work at now. I started working there in 2005, about 10 months before I graduated college. And I was doing what I always set out to do, which was get involved in investing and trading industry. So basically, I give you that story to inform you that it started from 1998 to 2005 to actually materially get involved in what my passion was, which was investing and trading. I started off in the energy trading markets, trading power, that's electricity and natural gas. And so passion is something that is super important, man. You need it. If you don't have it, then somebody with passion, have the edge. So basically, in conclusion, I just want to inform you all that without passion, then it's going to be very difficult to run a successful venture.